In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Overleaf to do the writing. So when you log into your account, you're going to see options that you can start a new project, or you can, if you already have a project up there, so you can use that project, open it up on the screen. If, let's say that you want to start a new project and if you don't have any template up there, you can go to new project and pick any of these templates that are already there. So there are tons of templates, like a book, I can be journal, or anything like that. So in this example that I already have a template posted, so I'm going to open it up and show you how you can use that to do some coding and writing using LaTeX. So let's say that you have this template already there. So you click on that, it will open the window that got your menu, where your files are, where you have your source, where you're typing all the things, the commands including text and everything, and then your view. Basically, it's a PDF view that generated on this right-hand side. So for the start, ignore all these commands that you see on this side. I'm going to show you a couple of very basic commands, but for right now, let's ignore everything. So when you see this part where the begin document and the end document, that's where your basic document structure start and end. Let's say that you need to write something like, let's say I'm going to write this is so when you write the text, once you hit the compile or recompile, it will generate your PDF document on this side. So you can see whatever it is that you type right here, can appear on this PDF document. So this is the V part of it. And if you want to download the PDF document, so there is a download PDF that you can download it and see the PDF document that you can get. So let's look at a couple of things that you can do with it. The things that are already there. So you can see the title part of it. A lot of LaTeX commands start with slash, backslash, the command and the curly braces. So you can see some similarity on most of these example commands that already have there. So I'm going to show you a couple of very basic commands. Let's say that you want to put a section, you want to put some sort of a topic or like chapter. So you can always start with slash section. So you can see it already pop up all your commands, relevant commands. So sections, you can pick that section. It will put that command up there. So you can type a section or a title for your section. Something like I'm going to say chapter, or let's say introduction. So let's compile. And you will see that it put your introduction or the section. So let's say that I want to create a subsection, the next one under this. So I can say that slash subsection. Let's say background. So if I compile, you can make it to auto compile too. You can see there's a small drop down button. Go there, you can hit on. So whenever you save something, whenever you hit Control S to save something, you can see that it automatically compiles. So you don't have to really like hit the compile button. Instead, you can use the shortcut Control S in Windows to save your document, which will compile your document and show you after the changes. So this is, I'm going to say that is subsection. So whenever I save it, you can see that it automatically compiles and show you the data. So let's look at, so and you know, similarly, you can, if you want to create another subsection under the subsection, it's subsection. So something like you can say that subsection, and you can say this something like that. So you can see now you have that menu, the section, the menu system. So if you want to start a new section, and you can say that you can see you start a new section, and then you can go under that section, subsection, subsection, and so on. All right. So I think you kind of got the idea like how this works. Very simple, basic commands that you can type to start writing, and you can ignore most of these things that you can download. When you download the template, most of these things are already there. That makes it easier for you to start writing. But you need to know a couple of basic commands, like the one that I mentioned. All right, so let's look at one more command that I'm going to show you how we can cite. So when you're writing, let's say, research papers, so you're writing a journal paper, you're writing for a conference, for a publication, you need to cite the papers from others. So whenever you want to do that, how are you going to cite that paper? So I'm going to show you how we can do that. So you can see probably that the part where we have this section called references. So this is generated by something, these two lines of code. So what I'm going to show you is how we can really cite another paper. So let's say that we want to cite a paper from a paper that you're going to find from Google Scholar. So let's go to Google Scholar, and I'm going to search something in Google Scholar. Let's say that something like this, ADHD machine learning. So whenever you search a document, whenever you find that document in Google Scholar, you can see there's this double single quotation cite option. Go to the cite option, click on that. It will open the cite menu. On the pop-up, there is something called BibTeX right on the bottom. Click on the BibTeX. So if you click on the BibTeX, it will open the BibTeX for that citation. So copy that entire thing. Control C. Copy that entire thing. Select, copy that thing. Go back to your Overleaf. Whenever you have a template, you're going to have another file called bib.bib file. So that's the bibliography file. So what you need to do, go to your bibliography file on your menu and on the leftmost menu, and paste this citation. So you can see I just paste my citation right here. So whenever I paste this citation, so there's another citation up here. So this is the second citation that I just posted. And then whenever you look at this BibTeX format, you can see that there's a key right here. There's a start, there's an end curly braces, and there's a keyword right here. So the very first one, at whatever, whether it's article, whether it's in proceedings, you have a starting and the closing curly braces. The very first part, very first thing, we call it the keyword. So you need to copy that keyword. You don't need to necessarily copy it, but I'm going to show you another way that you can cite it. But easiest way is whenever you want to cite this particular document, copy this keyword, copy this part, right before the comma. Copy this, Control C, copy, go to the text. Let's say that this is, so I want to cite that article, this particular article in my document. So how to do that? So we have a command called /cite, and then open and close curly braces. So you can see whenever you do that, it will show you, you don't have to really remember the references, but it will actually show you the reference that you already have on your file. But what happens if you have lots of citations already on your bib file, you're not going to see able to see everything. So what you can do, easiest way, like copy that key. Like, so that key is the one that's going to give you a way for you to connect that BibTeX file. So copy that thing in the middle within that open and close curly braces. So whenever you compile it, you can see that it automatically puts the citation. So you can see it automatically puts the citation right here. And then it automatically puts the reference into your list. So let's put another one. Let's put another one. This is my second citation. So I'm going to do another citation. So I have another citation of this. I'm going to put that citation right here. So compile it. So you can see that it's going to add the second citation. It's going to automatically add that citation into your list. Right? Simple as this, right? So how to do the citation? Basically, find that if you search whatever the paper, you're probably going to be able to find that paper in Google Scholar. Find the paper and go to this cite option. Go to the BibTeX. Copy this BibTeX and go to your .bib file and paste it. So you can see these are separate ones. These are separate items. It doesn't matter like how many spaces you have, but you cannot really paste another one in between another citation. So make sure that you are putting your citation after the curly brace, end curly brace. So anywhere that you can put it there. You don't have to necessarily save it. You can just go to your document and this site, and because I have only three, you're going to see that, but otherwise easiest thing is copy this. When you double click, actually it's going to highlight that. So highlight it, Control C, and then you just paste it between them and compile it. It will automatically add that into list and automatically add that citation, whatever the place. All right, so I show you how to write, how to put sections, subsections, and then how to cite papers or references. And also one more thing I'm going to show you that you can see the bib file right here. So the connection, how this is connected is using that bibliography. So you can see the name of that file, example. You don't have to necessarily say it's a bib file. If you want, you can say example.bib. But if you want to kind of separate into different bib files, you can do that. You can open it up. You can create another new file, and you can say that reference dot bib, and you can create another bib file. So you can have any number of files created up there. So you can have another bib file, and then you can just put a comma and put that reference as another bib file that you will print. So it will automatically put. Then you can separate things into different bib files, and then you can add into different bib files and create the connection. And then the citation style. So there are different citation styles. So you can change different, using this into different citation styles. So you can look at Overleaf citation styles, and you can see what sort of citation styles are there. So you need to probably use a certain package. So whenever you connect something, you need to use a certain package for that. Something like here for this particular citation, APU citation style, I have an APU cite package that I put it there. So whenever you want to use something, you need to probably put a package, relevant package up here somewhere on the document before you start using those commands. All right, so let me show you one more thing before we finish. So I show you like how we can cite one citation, but sometimes you need to do a couple of citations. So how you do that? The easiest way is you can put a comma and then add your next citation soon after. So remember that don't put a space. So you need to right away put your next citation. Let's say that I'm going to put another citation. Let's find another citation first. So let's say that I'm gonna do this particular citation as a new citation that I'm going to create, and then I'm going to add that as a new citation in my document. So you can see now right here, it added that second citation right next to it. So when you want to add a couple of citations next to each other, so the way to do that is cite within that start and end curly braces, put a comma, and soon after the comma, put whatever your citation. So don't make a space. So whenever you make a space, sometimes it won't be able to recognize that. It depends on some of the citation styles. So in this one, it recognizes it, but in some cases, I found that whenever you have a space, it doesn't recognize that as a citation. So be careful, with that space. Right. So hope this is helpful. So I'm gonna do more intro to LaTeX overleaf writing in a series of videos. But hopefully this will give you enough information that how you can use it to do LaTeX writing. And one more thing before I finish, that you can share your documents. So LaTeX is a collaborative writing platform that you can share your document with others, and you can write at the same time. It's similar to Google Doc, that you can write things collaboratively. You can chat with other person, your collaborators. But remember that for the free option, you can add only one person, but you can do as many link shares as you need. So you can see that, let me explain again. If you have a free version of the Overleaf, you can only share with one more person. So you can add that person and share with that person. But you can create a link sharing on like this way. Whenever you do the link sharing on, you can do as many, you can share that link with anybody and share with any number of people and work collaborate. The only option is that they won't be able to, you cannot really add more than one person as a collaborator into the option, but you can share the link with as many people as possible. But the free option, there's some limitations with the free option, but there's some workaround that you can actually get a lot of options that comes with the subscription, using sharing with other people, sending referrals. You can I think about 9 people references. When you refer it, you can get some of the options even for your free account. Right. And before I finish, one more thing, that how we can do comments, that you can add things. So you can highlight something, like right here. You can highlight a certain thing, and you can see it open up the add comment option. So it gives you an option. If you are writing things collaboratively, you can add comments into your document, so that the other people know that, okay, there's a problem, there's something that you need to fix, or anything that you need to discuss, and you can resolve them, or you can sort of close this. You can see the panel. You can kind of close that panel. But if you open it up, you can see like all the comments that you have on the window itself. All right, hope this help, and then I'll try to do more videos with more information on ways that you can format your document, how to add images, how to put tables, and a lot of other things I'll try to introduce. Thank you. Enjoy.